Hi everyone, this is Leah from Palm and Grace, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to use my yearly small business bookkeeping spreadsheet. This spreadsheet is incredibly simple to use. All you need to do is add in your income and expenses, and then the rest will be calculated for you. If you have not grabbed a copy of the spreadsheet yet and you would like to, I'll be sure to leave a link in the description box below so you can grab one. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. The very first tab in the spreadsheet is the Start tab. On this tab, you can add in up to 15 income categories and up to 20 expense categories. You can also add in the year that you're going to be using the spreadsheet for, as well as your currency symbol. You can either type this in or copy and paste it in. Once you add in the currency symbol, the rest of the spreadsheet will be used in that currency. As for the year, it's important to note that the spreadsheet will be used for January to December of the year that you input. Once a new year comes around, you can easily just make a new copy of the spreadsheet, copy and paste the categories, and change the year to the new year. Beneath that, you can then add in monthly profit goals for each of the months of the year. As you add in the numbers here, a total count will be updated in the total section at the bottom. These profit goals will be used later on in the spreadsheet to help you see how on track you are with your goals. Once you've filled out the Start tab, the next tab is the Income tab. The Income tab and the Expenses tab are very similar, except the Income tab tracks incomes and the Expenses tab tracks expenses. In these tabs, you can add in a date by double-clicking any cell in the date column and either selecting the date from the pop-up calendar, or you can also type in the date. You can add an ID if necessary to help you differentiate your incomes or expenses. You can then add in a description, for example, YouTube AdSense. Select the category that corresponds with the income, which is pulled from the Start tab, and then you can add in a total income, any sales tax, and then your net income will be automatically calculated. If you're not including sales tax calculations, you can easily just leave these columns empty, and the spreadsheet will function totally fine. You may notice that some of these rows are also highlighted in a green color, and this happens when you select from the drop-down under Highlight a specific category, so that you can easily see that category's incomes. Both of these tabs also have a filter included, so you can filter your incomes by date, by category, by income amount, by net income amount, or whatever you would like. This will help you to stay organized and see your incomes in whatever order you would like. You can also filter the data as well, such as by selecting different categories that you want to see, or different dates, or however you would like, in order to view your incomes in that specific way. Once again, the Expenses tab basically mirrors the Income tab, but in this tab, you're going to be including all of your expenses instead. Under the category dropdowns, you'll see your expense categories instead of your income categories, and you can easily select any expense category and highlight them as well. As you can see, adding in your incomes and expenses is incredibly simple, and as you add in these entries, the rest of these tabs will be automatically calculated for you. When it comes to filling out these tabs, the essential columns that you want to make sure you're filling out are the date column, the category column, the total income or expense column, and any sales tax if needed. The other columns, which are the ID, description, and notes, are there completely for your organizational purposes. Now let's move on to the Month Breakdown tab. As you may see in the tab bar, this tab and the rest of the tabs in the spreadsheet are locked, which means that if you accidentally try to edit something in this tab, you'll receive an error and you can just click Cancel to exit out of it. This prevents you from accidentally messing up one of the formulas and throwing off the tabs. In this tab, all of the cells have that, except this drop-down cell up here where you can select the different months that you want to view from the drop-down. The Month Breakdown tab is a complete overview of your net income, expenses, profit, your profit margin, and then a breakdown of each of your income and expense categories and how much you made or spent per each. In the bottom row, you can also see totals, and all these charts up here are completely automated based on the information you added into the income and expense tabs. So again, this tab is completely automated for you. To change the month that you're viewing, simply select the month from this drop-down up here, and all the charts and numbers will automatically update to reflect the numbers for that month and year. Moving on to the Year Breakdown tab, this tab has a lot more information because we are viewing all 12 months here. Again, we have fully automated charts, which are at the top and in the sidebars. We also have our income and expense categories, and we can see the totals for each month, as well as overall totals. We have an overview at the top for that year for the incomes, expenses, the net profit, and the profit margin. And then scrolling down towards the bottom, we have a cash flow and totals section. This first box up here will show you all of the totals for each month, and then the next box will show you the profit margin for each month. And then at the bottom, you can see a cumulative profit count as the months go on. And finally, in December, and at the end, you can see the totals. Beneath that, you can also see how it adds up to your progress goal. And this will allow you to see if you're over or under what you were hoping to make. Again, all of these numbers are fully automated and will update as you add in income and expense entries. It's incredibly simple to use, and in this tab, you do not need to edit or change any cells or drop-downs. Again, it is completely automated. The next tab is the VAT/tax tab, and this will only include numbers if you choose to add these numbers into your spreadsheet. So again, looking back at the income and expenses tabs, you can add in sales tax here, and these numbers are what will be added into the VAT tax tab. And same over here with the expenses. In this tab, you'll see a simple chart as well as a summary for each month of the amount of tax collected, the tax paid, and the difference. So this should help you see all your VAT and tax information in one simple and organized tab. The final tab is the All Transactions tab. This tab includes all of your income and expense entries and allows you to sort and filter them in different ways so you can see whatever you would like. You may notice in this far column to the left that there are arrow emojis, and these are actually clickable and hyperlink to the specific entries in the income and expense tabs. So if I click this hyperlink, then I jump right over to that entry in the income tab. This allows you to really easily navigate to the specific entries in the different tabs. In the upper right-hand corner, you can sort all of these by ascending or descending order. So right now it is currently in descending order, but if I select ascending order, now all these income and expense entries are in order by date, from the earliest in the year to the latest in the year. In the left sidebar, there are also some more options. For example, you can select View By and select a specific month to view the income and expense entries specifically in that month. The box beneath will tell you the total number of income and expense entries that you are currently viewing. Right now, since I have March selected, there are 14 income entries and 3 expense entries, but if I were to delete this and go back to viewing all my months, you can see I have way more income and expense entries. Additionally, in the box below, you are able to select just income or just expense to view one or the other. So if I uncheck income, then I see all of the expense entries, and if I uncheck expenses, then I view all of my income entries. And then selecting both will allow me to see both at once. You can also view by a specific income category, maybe category 4. And now I'm viewing all of my income entries that are for category 4. I could also select specific expense entries and view those together. So now I'm viewing all of my income in category 4 and all of my expenses in the expense 8 category. Or I could just view the expenses. So these different options give you a lot of variety to be able to sort and filter through all of your income and expense entries. This tab is totally for your organization, and it's meant to help you view certain income and expense entries super quickly and easily. And that is it for how to use this yearly small business bookkeeping spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is so easy to use. All you have to do is add in a couple details for each income and expense category, and the rest of the spreadsheet will be calculated for you. If you're looking for a simple way to keep track of your business incomes and expenses and do some basic bookkeeping, this spreadsheet may be perfect for you. If you haven't grabbed a copy yet, I'll be sure to leave a link in the description box below so you can grab one. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out or leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.